Hey, cheers, let's get into the free video. So we do have a nice up move today, but is it really nice? Not really. I mean, if we look at the Dow, for example, we didn't even take out yesterday's high. S&P up about 1.5%, but not even to where it was Monday in the pre-market session. The banks are fading hard off the open, just like I said in my Telegram channel. Volatility has came out those bank stocks, so even though you see some that are bid, the options really aren't moving. Remember, the market makers have hedged perfectly when we see moves like this. To give you an example, XLF is only up not even 2.5% now. And if you look at the, let's say the March calls that expire this Friday, look at this here. The March 32 calls are up 13%, 32.5 is up 11%, the 33 calls down 16%, the 34 calls down 33%, with the stock up 2.5%. And if you start going out further in time, let's say you go to April expiration, the calls are up 6%, 4% or so. So you're not having the call options move, even though the stocks are higher, because the market makers have hedged and they've expanded volatility these past couple of days with the banking crisis. And now that volatility is getting sucked out the options, so the calls and the puts. So very light moves today, even though you're like, wow, look, this bank's up 10, 20%. Well, you got to understand, that was expected because you've seen volatility of these banks moving up and down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% these past couple of days. So, there's no kind of, I'm going to hit it big. There's just not opportunities like that right now. There is some opportunities in some tech names. And I mentioned on my Telegram channel this morning, we're going to see a rotation into tech. And that's what we've seen. We saw some Square March 24th, 75 calls, 188K. Technically, still not a lot of money, 188,000, really not much. Uber seeing the next week 32.5 puts 240 grand. Uber up today on some news, so probably a protection hedge there. And then really that's it. Everything else was very small. You had some HPE, Hewlett Packard, April 15 puts, but only 230 grand. So not a lot of flow this morning. Really, the market is taking in all this volatility we've seen in the past couple of days. And volatility, if we pull up the VIX, is really just coming undone. But more importantly, in the banking stocks. So they're crushing the price of the options, trying to stabilize everything. VIX down about 10%, trying to stabilize everything so markets can start trading normally again. But I will say again, there ain't just one cockroach. You're going to see more of these banks falling. You're going to say, Lance, if the bank's going bankrupt, how's the stock up 30, 40%? That's trading, baby. That is how financial markets work.